Me again, I forgot that I have a 15-minute limit on screencast-o-matic videos. So here is part 2 of our introduction. So as I was saying, this document will open up to the entire standards, but I only want you to focus on standard 5 for right now. And if you go back to the read and watch, you'll see, okay, that I want you to refer to the week 1 video to review the PA early learning standards and the key assessments. All right, so go back and here is the PA early learning standards. I want you to review these. Remember that we're looking at pre-K, grade 1 and grade 2 and kindergarten. And you're going to focus on just the early literacy piece. So if we start at pre-K and you come to the topic areas, you'll see approaches to play, language and literacy development. This is what we want. And so all of these standards are what we're going to focus on for pre-K. So you'll see each week we kind of look at something by grade level, and we'll start with pre-K next week. But this is what it looks like. So if you scroll or type in the page, you'll see here the foundational skills. So this is everything they want a pre-K child to know when they leave your classroom. And you'll see, for example, number 1, practice appropriate book handling skills. The learner will orient the book correctly, so have it the right way, right side up, turn the pages in order, use pointers or finger to track. And we're going to talk about how we teach these things in week 2. All right, and then on the right-hand side, it gives you, the teacher, some direction in terms of how you can help the child learn these things. So like modeling the book orientation, modeling how to point and practice tracking. And then of course, reinforcing all of the skills. If a kiddo starts going bottom to top, a quick reminder, remember that when we're reading, we read from top to bottom, okay? But the point of looking at the standards is for you to get a baseline for all of the standards in pre-K, first, and kindergarten and second grade. And that's what we're going to be focusing on. Okay, so that's the read and watch. Again, I have this extended resources here. If you have time, feel free to watch this. Anything that I absolutely need you to watch will be done under the actual watch section. Okay? So going back to modules under 1.2, after you've done the read and watch, you'll complete activity number 1. And here it is. It's a review again of NAEYC Standard 5. All of this is exactly the same as in the handbook that you just looked at. All of these things are things that you need to understand as an early childhood educator. And what's interesting is that not only does this come directly from NAEYC, but Pennsylvania has also adopted the NAEYC standards as their own standards. So if you go to the PDE and look at what they want early childhood educators to know in terms of language and literacy, you will also find these objectives, okay? So the activity is further below. Once you've reviewed above, please submit a document, either Word or PDF, that responds to the following. Using the essential elements of language and literacy and of reading, please provide the definition of each word below. After your definition, write 1 or 2 sentences that describe when you might need this information in the classroom. The words you need to define are here. So you'll see there's 3 sets of words: language and literacy, reading, and components of texts. I want you to be familiar with them, so I want you to create yourself a vocabulary handout, okay? And I put an example down here. So I defined vocabulary, and I just used the dictionary definition for it. And the definition, the body of words used in a particular language. You might find that one of the other definitions more closely matches what we're trying to do here. But in this case, this was the best one. And then my sentence reads, I will need to know vocabulary throughout teaching because each unit has vocabulary a child needs to know. For example, if there's a unit on seasons, children will need to know vocabulary like summer, fall, winter, spring, etc. So to recap, you're finding the definitions for each of the words above, those in bullet points, and you'll submit those definitions and your sentences on a Word document or PDF. Please do not submit as a Pages document or it won't be graded. And this assignment is due at 11:59 on Sunday, so you have the whole week to complete this assignment. It's really important that if you have a Mac or you don't have Word, that you know how to download a document from Google or from Word, either as a PDF or a Word document. And I will try to post a video about how to do it directly from Google so that you can get as many points as possible. All right, so that is our week 1 basically summarized. You have these activities to complete. Read the material, watch the videos, and then of course, let me know what questions you have and how I can help you. But this is EDU220 and this is how it's going to go. So remember, your weekly discussions are due by Wednesday at 11:59. Then you need to respond to your classmates between Thursday and Sunday. You will also have the week 1 check-in, which is due on Sunday, as well as activity number 1 due Sunday. If at any point you're unsure what's due when, always go back to the weekly introduction where it tells you what's due. Go to the course syllabus where it will tell you what's due. And if all else fails, of course, please text me or email me. I'm happy to answer your questions. I am here for you. All right. Questions? Call me 484-919-8877 or email me ccarlson@harcum.edu. I look forward to working with you. I'm really excited about this class and I hope you are too.